G'day everybody, welcome back to another video on the channel. In today's video I'm doing quite a different video. I haven't done this kind of content on the channel before. I'm presenting to you my 2022 AFL fantasy team. Now yeah, I've never done AFL fantasy on the channel before, simply because I've never done it before. Actually never played it, and this will be my first year playing AFL fantasy. I've got a few mates who've egged me on to play it, and I thought, why the hell not, let's give it a crack. I won't be much of an expert at all. I'll learn as I go. But yeah, I just thought, might as well make a short video just going through my 22 players that I have selected. Obviously, what I'm going to show you today is an early team. I might have to obviously change a few players around depending if they're going to be playing or not. Please make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're going to enjoy today's video. That'd be much appreciated. And yeah, let's get into my early fantasy team for next year. Okay, here we are everybody. We are on the fantasy website. Now, I actually made this team around a week ago. My mate found like a glitch or something where you could log on before fantasy actually came out. And yeah, we'll just go by, we'll just scroll down casually and we'll go through defense, midfield and forwards. So yeah, I've only got 34k salary remaining, so I've squeezed up, all my salary. And yeah, here's my defense. Kicking off, Jake Lloyd. I've always seen people use him. Obviously, as a Swans fan, I do love him. And yeah, he always is consistent week in, week out. Had a bit of an iffy season last year. Wasn't like fully up to standard. But that's because I found he was playing a lot more of a deeper role. But hey, still takes the kickouts regularly alongside Dane Rampy. No Dawson though, so he could take a lot more kickouts. So that could mean more points. So yeah, Jake Lloyd there. Jack Crisp. Heard he does very well. I think he literally plays almost every game for the Pies. Critically underrated player too. Moving on, 𝐼𝐶. This is a bit of a risky one, but hey, 𝐼𝐶 is such a freak, honestly. Of course, he did not play last year because of injury, but I've just watched this guy, for a number of seasons, and I've just thought this guy is a natural freak. Very good intercepting defender. And yeah, 5'10", I think that's an absolute steal. I'm sure that he can rebound into AFL footy very nicely, and I think he gets really good points too. Then I've gone for 3 rookies. I've gone 𝐓𝐡𝐞 and 𝐬𝐴𝐵. I'm pretty sure these 3 players will be playing because Port were aggressive with their trade with 𝐶, and obviously if they wanted to really trade up to get him, surely they do play him round 1. Darcy Wilmot, obviously the Lions really need a halfback. He looks quite promising, that fella. Picked him up with the Lions' first pick, and I'm sure he'll start too. 𝐬𝐵 possibly could play on like a halfback. Pretty sure he's like a midfielder that can kick up into halfback, especially with Shepherd retiring. That could potentially open up a spot. Then my 2 subs. My mates have told me that with rookies, yeah, 190k. Rookies, you can't go wrong with them. I've got 2 here. Josh Fahey, obviously drafted the Giants. He looks like a very natural kick. Beautiful kick. I guess know him personally. I used to verse him in footy. Then we've got Charlie Dean. Obviously, the Pies picked him up in the rookie draft, I'm pretty sure. And because of that, he could potentially play. I've got a mate who goes to the Pies saying he could probably play. Now for the midfielders and rucks. And for my captain and vice, I've gone for Tom Mitchell and Clayton Oliver. I could possibly change the captaincy to Max Gawn. I'm pretty sure, yeah, captains and vice captains where they get more points. But yeah, for me, Tom Mitchell, week in, week out, always gets a heck of a lot of stats. Clayton Oliver could literally take his game to the next level. I've probably got him winning the Brownlow next year. Lachie Neale, I think he can have a very nice season too. I think that's a pretty decent price for an absolute star. If he keeps fit, then bloody hell, he could be all over the park. Matt Crouch, I'm pretty sure he was injured last year. Yeah, that's a very cheap price. I've heard he always does brilliant on fantasy. Matt Real, very risky selection. I felt like he was rushed into action last year. He did not really play that great footy, but hey, he's a genuine superstar. And next year could be lift-off for him. So 464k, decided to bite the bullet and yeah, selected him. Then we've gone for 3 rookies, Daicos, Horne-Francis and Ward. Pretty much Buff Callaghan, I guess. The best 3 midfielders on the list, and I'm sure all 3 of these players have to be playing. Of course, Daicos, of course, Horne-Francis, Ward, I'm pretty sure will most likely be playing too. I've heard that he could potentially be playing on the outside, on the wing, on the halfback. But yeah, let's just give it a crack with them. Then we've gone Taj Weldon. I just thought, why not? Father-son, I could probably change him around. I'm doubtful he will play. He got drafted the bloody Demons, for goodness sake. And then Greg Clark apparently could be starting for the Eagles. So that's why I've gone for him. 190k as well, so there's not much risk there, I guess. And then the rucks, Gawn and Grundy. My mate has just told me, just go Gawn and Grundy. It's your safest option. I remember the stories he was telling me last year. He actually went with 𝐼𝐻𝐻 because apparently he does very well in fantasy. But he did get injured and he was quite frustrated. So, yeah, he's just going to be going with Gawn and Grundy as well. And then as the sub, I've just gone for Sam Hayes, obviously the backup ruckman for Port. And, you know, he could rotate a bit with Scotty Lycett. Now moving on into the forwards and the utility player. I feel this forward line looks pretty promising. I've heard 𝐓𝐡𝐞 𝐎𝐿𝐴 do fantastic on fantasy. Both kind of injury prone, that's the worrying thing. But yeah, 𝐎𝐿𝐴, when he's on, you know, he always gets over 30 disposals a game. So I thought, let's just pop him in. I've also heard to put in mid/forwards as your forward. You know, try and put like midfield players into your forward line if possible. So that's what I've done with, you know, majority of these players. Also gone for Isaac Heaney. He's going to be playing the mids. Like, I'm pretty sure, according to John Longmire, it's like an 80-20 ratio of him playing in the mids to him playing in the forward line. I think he could be an absolute line-breaking bull in that midfield. And I thought, let's just take a risk on him. I think, yeah, he could just be a genuine, you know, ball magnet in that midfield. Next up, Zach Butters. He had such a great 2020. 2021 obviously disappointing, but again, I'm biting the bull on him. He's, you know, 639k. It's a bit of money there. I'm sounding like a bloody expert, and this is my first time playing fantasy, but nah, Zach Butters, obviously, I reckon he's a genuine superstar, so I'm gonna give him a crack too. Mitch Duncan, another risk, obviously, of injury, but he always gets stats, you know, game in, game out. So if he can keep fit, I reckon he'd be a solid fantasy player on my side. And then I've gone for Elijah Hollands. I've kind of this is kind of a research play. I've seen other people put him in, and I think he will be playing on that forward flank / midfield. So I'm guessing he'll rack up a lot of touches, and apparently goes alright in fantasy too. Now for the forward subs, Paddy Voss and Lachlan Rankin. Paddy Voss was picked up, I'm pretty sure, through the rookie draft for Essendon, so there's a chance he could play. And Lockie Rankin, you know, just a bit of a biased one there for the Swans. He could potentially play, you know, he's a bit of a bolter, but apparently, yeah, he's a very good ball using footy IQ kind of outside defender. And then for the utility, I've just gone for 𝐼𝐻𝐿𝐴 Sarong, because why not? You know, all I could afford was a 190k player, so I've just got to think who I could put in. Obviously, right before the season, I'll chop and change. Most likely, just my subs. I think I'm pretty confident with my first 18, but yeah, I'll need to change around my subs to see who actually plays. But yeah, there is my very first fantasy AFL team. Obviously, I'm no expert. This is going to be my first year. I'm excited to see how it goes. I'm planning to maybe make weekly videos of just telling you lot who will be in my team, because I am wanting to do tipping weekly next year. I want to get a tipping comp going with prizes depending on how many people join. It should be a lot of fun, and I could just quickly add in a screenshot of my team weekly. But yeah, there is my early first ever AFL fantasy side. Hopefully you did enjoy, and yeah, let's hope we can win the Toyota Hilux. Wouldn't mind winning a ute. So everybody, thank you for watching. Hopefully you did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you did enjoy today's video. Also, comment below. Feel free to say, you know, what do you think of my team? Is there improvements? You know, just get chat in the comments below. Don't mind at all. I've seen on Big Footy, a lot of people have posted their fantasy teams. I could possibly do that as well. I don't know. So, thank you for watching, everybody. Hopefully you did enjoy, and I'll talk to you later. See you later, fellas.